Good evening. It's Kay's allotment on a sunny, I think it's Wednesday night. Gosh, I should know. I've been at work all day. I should know what day it is. Wednesday night, 15th, I think, of May. And time to have a quick look around my allotment. So my strawberry popcorn is ready to go out. So I've put it in this bed that's got the cover over, along with the tobacco. So hopefully at least half of them will survive. Don't expect any bad weather, but I do seem to still have a slug problem. You can see down there with the some of these tobacco plants looking really great, and others less so. This is another bed that I've got a cover over, and in here I've got beetroot and I've got some Brussels sprouts as well, and I'm not entirely sure whether I should be taking the lid off now. I might just leave it another couple of days, but they do look very tender and as if they need a bit of wind on them. So while I'm up here, the lid's off, and I might need to thin those beetroot down a bit. Just while we talk about things eating them, just show you the some courgettes under cover here. You'll see they're doing all right. Certainly no less so than being in the polytunnel. But this one, actually, first of all, you'll see that I've put the sheep's wool pellets around it. But this one, you can see, if any of you are thinking, do the sheep's wool pellets work? Can you see there? Looks like slugs have gone right across the top of the pellets and eaten the top off this leaf. So I'm not sure that it does work. Still with courgettes, this is another one in a 1 metre bed. I've put this one on its own because it's a golden, it's called golden courgette, so it's a yellow colour, and they're my favourite ones, so I want to give this one the best chance of growing. And if you squint, if you look really closely, there are some courgettes there. How cool is that? The peas that I put in at the end of last year, maybe October, November time. If you can see, there are loads and loads of pods already. So I'm hoping in a few weeks' time I'll have be able to have some peas. That one's quite fat actually. Please don't ask me what variety they are because I can't remember, but it's certainly one of the hardy ones that you leave out over winter. My mini pop sweet corn's also going out, but again I'm going to put a cover on this. I need to be able to open the windows and stuff at home now. It's warmed up and they need to be outside, so freedom to my windowsills, and the sweet corn are in. So these need to be in blocks. And you eat them when they're really young. You've probably seen them in stir fries or whatever. I like eating them in salads. So you just pick them when they're very young. They're called mini pop. So as you can see, my butter beans are in desperate need of coming out of this pot, or these root trainers. I find growing beans in root trainers really good because the roots can reach out a bit more. But as you can see, they're desperate to be put in the ground now. So sorry, I don't seem to be able to focus properly. It must be because there's too much information there. So they're going on this cane. What do you call them? Wigwam. So I'm just going to put those in. You can see how well these root trainers work. So you see the roots are really strong and not bound at all. So fingers crossed, if the slugs don't get them when the frost is finished, then we should have some good healthy plants. Another epic fail with the sheep wool pellets is the Bullotto beans. I mean, I know they were too early to go out really, but regardless of that, they've just been absolutely savaged. I think they've certainly not going to grow this year. Thankfully, I've got another lot in the polytunnel, so I'll be putting them in. So this bed is for squashes, summer and winter. Let's see, I can just show you inside. So This one at the front here is a summer squash, and I can't zoom in, but there is a squash forming on that one. I've got one casualty down the bottom, but the others look okay. I've also seemed to have an invader in there, which looks like a potato. Actually, I've got two. Looks like two potatoes. So talking of potatoes, I might as well just show you the hell that is my potatoes growing like, well, like topsy. It's so sheltered down here, but they just really like it. So the biggest one here is one of my first earlies. Putting on St Patrick's Day there or thereabouts. I think it was about the 20th I put them in. There's no sign at all of any flowers yet, but certainly that's as tall again as the pot, if not taller. So hopefully, if the tops are anything to go by, I should have a damn good crop of potatoes. Incidentally, the ocker, that's also nearly up to the top now. You'll see that it has this beautiful little trefoiled flower, and I'm not going to eat that flower while they're still establishing, but they're beautiful. They're almost the taste of grapefruit, lemony grapefruit. So if you've not tried them, try them. It grows in this what's it called, polytunnel. Seems to be working really well. So cucumbers at the front, melon, aubergines, tomatoes, and then peppers, sweet and chilli on the other. And then I've got some tomatoes. They're supposed to be tumbling, but I'm just conscious that I might have got some of them mixed up, because that doesn't look much of a tumbler to me. Anybody that knows any different, please let me know. They're also looking a bit yellow, so I think they probably need a feed, or it's just been too hot in here today. It's been a beautiful day. The last couple of days it's been quite rainy, but for the last 24 hours it's been warm. So I don't know if you can see there, that's the last 24 hours. So high is 45, current temperature 24, and it's probably about 5 o'clock in the evening, and as low as 7 in this one. So you'll remember the Greek Giganti beans that I put in last week, 10 days ago. In the main they're looking really well, and the chrysanths I put in front of them seem to be putting on some growth now. See, they're twisting their way up these frames. I think they'll be okay. These ones at this end, again, sheep's wool doesn't seem to do anything, unless they've got a different way of getting to the leaves. You can see there's some holes in it, but on the whole I'm really pleased with those. I also got some lazy, is it called? No, One-Eyed Susan, not Lazy Susan, One-Eyed Susan seeds free with my Gardener's Weekly or whatever it is, and they seem to be growing all right. That's this plant here, going up the other side. So I think I managed to grow 3 of them from seed. It does look suspiciously like bindweed, but it isn't. It has an orange flower on with a black centre. So hopefully they're going to be nice, along with these plants I got from the car boot sale. Only 50p a plant, so I bought some to brighten up the area a bit. Artichokes, they're doing really well. You see they're coming up now. I think everything's just loving this warm and wet weather. Hopefully I'll be able to eat them this year. Gosh, that's spiky. In the slug, we'll send him over there. And even in some of these smaller plants, you can see they're just coming now. So hopefully I'll be able to eat them this year. They were new in last year, as was everything, and I think I can eat them in the second year. The overwintering broad beans. Some of these plants are almost up to waist height now, so they're growing plenty. Some of them have still got a couple of flowers on, but I think that's the end for these now. But you can see there are beans now forming on them, which really makes me very happy. The other thing that makes me happy are these tomatoes in here. You can see they're all now flowering, and bear with me because you'll have to squint to see this, but hopefully you'll be able to tell that I've got my very first tomato. Any of you that are on Facebook, I do admin a group, Plant and Garden Bargains I think it's called, and I got these plants from Thompson & Morgan. Is it Thompson & Morgan? Yeah, Thompson & Morgan, and they were free. I just had to pay delivery, and it's no wonder really if you can just look at the state of these plants. I might be able to salvage a few, but they'll be getting an email from me to tell me how disappointed I am at the quality. They're bedding plants, and you know, they were almost giving them away, and it's absolutely no wonder when you see the state of them. Actually, I'll put a link to the group on below the video, so that if anyone is on Facebook and wants to join, more than welcome to. To show you before I say goodbye is this beautiful piece of stained glass. I managed to do a bit of skip dipping and got it out for someone who was having their replacement windows, and this is plot 21, so I can't think of anything more perfect to have the plot number on. So thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate all your comments and notes of support. I apologise if I've not managed to comment on other people's videos over the last sort of week or 10 days, but I've not been in the best of health, so I'll be back on form soon. Alright, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.